Hi everyone, my name is Virench Machi and welcome to my channel Machi Tutorial. ଆପଣ ମାନେ ଜାଣିଥିବେ ଚଳିତ ବର୍ଷ ସିଲାବସ୍ ପ୍ରତି ସବଜେକ୍ଟରେ 30% କମାଇ ଦିଆଯାଇଛି। ତ ଏହି ଭିଡ଼ିଓରେ ମୁଁ ନେଇ ଆସିଛି ଚଳିତ ବର୍ଷର ନ୍ୟୁ ସିଲାବସ୍ ସବଜେକ୍ଟ ମ୍ୟାଥମେଟିକ୍ସ ଆଉ କେଉଁ ବୁକ୍ ସହିତ ଏହା ରିକମେଣ୍ଡ କରାଯାଇଛି ତା ମଧ୍ୟ ମୁଁ କହିଦେବି। ଆଉ ସେଇ ବୁକ୍ସ ଅନୁସାରେ ଆପଣ ପ୍ରିପେୟାର ହେବେ ଆଉ କେଉଁ କେଉଁ ଟପିକ୍ କମିଯାଇଛି ତାହା ମଧ୍ୟ ଆପଣ ଜାଣିପାରିବେ। ଆଉ ମାର୍କ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ପ୍ୟାଟର୍ନ ସହିତ ୟୁନିଟ୍ ୱାଇଜ୍ ମାର୍କ ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିବ୍ୟୁସନ୍ ମଧ୍ୟ ମୁଁ କହିଦେବି। ସୋ ଭିଡ଼ିଓକୁ ଶେଷ ଯାଏଁ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ ସାଙ୍ଗମାନଙ୍କୁ ମଧ୍ୟ ଏହା ସେୟାର କରନ୍ତୁ, ଯାହାଫଳରେ ସମସ୍ତେ ନ୍ୟୁ ସିଲାବସ୍ ଜାଣିପାରିବେ ଆଉ ସେ ଅନୁସାରେ ଏକ୍ଜାମ୍ ପାଇଁ ପ୍ରିପେୟାର ହେଇପାରିବେ। ତ ଫର୍ଷ୍ଟ ୟୁନିଟ୍ ରିଲେସନ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଫଙ୍କସନ୍ରେ ରହିଲା। ଫର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଚାପ୍ଟର ରିଲେସନ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଫଙ୍କସନ୍ରେ types of relation, that is reflexive, symmetric, transitive and equivalence relation, and one-to-one and on-to functions, composite functions, inverse of a functions and binary functions. And inverse trigonometric function re rahila definition, range, domain and principal value branch. And third chapter linear programming re rahila introduction, related terminology such as constraints, objective function, optimization, different types of linear programming problems and mathematical formulation of LP problems, and graphical method of solution for problems in two variables. And second unit algebra rahila first chapter matrix, and sethiri rahila concept, notation, order, equality, types of matrices, zero and identity matrix, transpose of a matrix, and symmetric and skew symmetric matrix, and operation on matrices, addition and multiplication with a scalar, simple properties of addition, multiplication and scalar multiplication, non-commutative of multiplication of matrices, and existence of non-zero matrices whose product is the zero matrix, restrict to square matrix of the order 2, and concept of elementary row and column operations. And second chapter determinants rahila determinant of a square matrix up to 3x3 matrices, properties of a determinants, minors, cofactors and applications of determinants in finding the area of a triangle, adjoint and inverse of a square matrix, and solving system of linear equations in 2 or 3 variables having unique solution using inverse of a matrix. ଆଉ ଅଲଜେବ୍ରାର ଥାର୍ଡ ଚାପ୍ଟର ପ୍ରୋବାବିଲିଟିକୁ ଏ ବର୍ଷ ଡିଲିଟ୍ କରାଯାଇଛି। ଆଉ ଥାର୍ଡ ୟୁନିଟ୍ ରେ ରହିଲା ଡିଫରେନ୍ସିଆଲ କ୍ୟାଲକୁଲସ୍। ଆଉ ଫର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଚାପ୍ଟର ହେଉଛି କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁଟି ଆଣ୍ଡ ଡିଫରେନ୍ସିବିଲିଟି। ଆଉ ଏଥିରେ ରହିଲା କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁଟି ଆଣ୍ଡ ଡିଫରେନ୍ସିବିଲିଟି, ଡେରିଭେଟିଭ୍ ଅଫ୍ କମ୍ପୋଜିଟ୍ ଫଙ୍କସନ୍ସ, ଚେନ୍ ରୁଲ୍, ଡେରିଭେଟିଭ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଇନଭର୍ସ ଟ୍ରିଗୋନୋମେଟ୍ରିକ୍ ଫଙ୍କସନ୍ସ, ଡେରିଭେଟିଭ୍ ଅଫ୍ implicit functions, concept of exponential and logarithmic functions, derivatives of logarithmic and exponential functions, logarithmic and differentiation, and derivative of a function expressed in parametric function and second order derivatives, and no problems on mean value theorem, that is Rolle's and Lagrange's mean value theorem. Our differential calculus the second chapter rahila application of derivatives, rate of increasing and decreasing functions, tangent and normals, and maxima and minima. First derivative test motivate geometrically and second derivative test given as a probable tool, and simple problems that illustrate basic principles and understanding of the subject as well as real life situations. And fourth unit integral calculus ro first chapter integral re rahila integration as inverse process of a differentiation, and integration of a variety of functions by substitution, by partial fractions and by parts, and the evaluation of simple integrals of the following types of problems based on them, that is integration of our dx divided by x square plus or minus s square, integration of our dx divided by x square plus or minus s square, and the integration of our dx divided by s square minus x square, and integration of our dx divided by x square plus bx plus c, and integration of our dx divided by x square plus bx plus c, and integration of our px plus q whole divided by x square plus bx plus c into dx, and integration of our px plus q whole divided by x square plus bx plus c dx, and integration of our square root of s square plus or minus x square dx, and fundamental theorem of calculus without proof, and basic properties of definite integrals and evaluation of definite integrals. Our second chapter area under plane curves rahila applications in finding the area under simple curves, especially lines, circles parabolas and ellipse in standard form only, and area between any of the two above said curves, the region should be clearly identifiable. And third chapter differential equation definition, order and degree, general and particular solutions of a differential equation, and formation of differential equation whose general solution is given, and solution of differential equations by method of separation of variables, solution of homogeneous differential equation of first order and first degree, and the solution of linear differential equation of the type dy by dx plus py is equal to q, where p and q are functions of x or constants. And the last unit, that is unit 5th रे रहिला vectors and three dimensional geometry. First chapter vectors रे आसीबो vectors and scalars, magnitude and direction of a vector, direction cosines and direction traces of a vector, types of vectors, that is equal, unit, zero, parallel and collinear vectors, position vector of a point, negative of a vector, components of a vector, addition of a vectors, multiplication of a vector by scalar, and position vector of a point dividing a line segment in a given ratio, and definition, geometrical interpretation and properties of application of scalar product of a vectors and vector product. Three-dimensional geometry आसीबो direction cosines and direction traces of a line joining two points, and Cartesian equation and vector equation of a line, coplanar and skew lines, shortest distance between two lines, and Cartesian and vector equation of a plane, and distance of a point from a plane. तो ये सब है CHSE न्यू सिलेबस 2020-21 आउ यार यूनिट वाइज मार्क डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन है रिलेशन एंड फंक्शन रू आसीबो 20 मार्क्स, एंड अलजेब्रा एंड प्रोबेबिलिटी रू आसीबो 20 मार्क्स, एंड डिफरेंशियल कैलकुलस रू आसीबो 20 मार्क्स, एंड इंटीग्रल कैलकुलस रू आसीबो 20 मार्क्स, एंड वेक्टर 3D रू आसीबो 20 मार्क्स, टोटल 100. आउ यार क्वेश्चन पैटर्न है यूनिट 1 रू 4 मार्क क्वेश्चन 5 रे आसीबो, से 3टा करबो पड़िबो, आउ 6 मार्क क्वेश्चन 3टा आसीबो, से गोटे करबो पड़िबो, आउ 1 मार्क क्वेश्चन 2टा आसीबो. आउ यूनिट 2 रू 4 मार्क क्वेश्चन 5 रे आसीबो, से 3टा करबो पड़िबो, आउ 6 मार्क क्वेश्चन 2टा आसीबो, से गोटे करबो पड़िबो. आगरु 3टा आस्थिला किंतु ए वर्ष गोटे आसीबो 6 मार्क क्वेश्चन, आउ 1 मार्क क्वेश्चन 2टा आसीबो. आउ यूनिट 3 रू 4 मार्क क्वेश्चन 5 रे आसीबो, से 3टा करबो पड़िबो, आउ 6 मार्क क्वेश्चन 2टा आसीबो, से गोटे करबो पड़िबो, आउ 1 मार्क क्वेश्चन 2टा आसीबो. आउ यूनिट 4 रू 4 मार्क क्वेश्चन 5 रे आसीबो, से 3टा करबो पड़िबो, आउ 6 मार्क क्वेश्चन 3टा आसीबो, से गोटे करबो पड़िबो, आउ 1 मार्क क्वेश्चन 2टा आसीबो. आउ यूनिट 5 रू लास्ट यूनिट रू 4 मार्क क्वेश्चन 5 रे आसीबो, से 3टा करबो पड़िबो, आउ 6 मार्क क्वेश्चन 2टा आसीबो, से गोटे करबो पड़िबो, आउ 1 मार्क क्वेश्चन 2टा आसीबो. तो टोटल हबो 100 ऑल यूनिट रू पर यूनिट रू 20 मार्क्स लेखाएं आसीबो. तो ये होची CHSE सिलेबस 2020-21.